Hello and welcome to today's live stream. I am your host, Buckled Adam. Unfortunately we have no Sylvia today as she is still on a seasonal break visiting her family in Italy. But instead we are blessed with the presence of both producer Louise and live ops Tom, who we haven't met before.
Hello.
So I've lost track of what I was doing, sorry about that. They'll be letting you know everything that you need to know about a very special event coming up this month. Also, they have quite a lot of tech knowledge with regards to Avakin and how it works, so if you do have any questions, we will take them. But if you do have any suggestions for Avakin Live, please leave them on our official subreddit so the team can see them. The link to that will be in the description. Okay, brilliant. So let's go. So first off, some of you might have met Louise before, but Louise is one of our producers. So this is Louise.
Hello.
Louise, what do you do at Lockwood?
Okay, so I'm a producer, and that means I make sure that everything is happening at the time it's supposed to be happening, that people know what they're doing when they're like making art assets or naming stuff, pricing stuff, and that everything is sort of happening at the time it's supposed to happen. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's a very every day is different for me, so it's a very interesting job, I think.
Yeah, that's good. That kind of covers everything.
Yeah.
Tom, what do you do at Lockwood?
So I'm our live ops lead. What this means is I cover off all our events, things like our sales, some of the things like our IP promotions. This is whenever you buy Packing games, some of the deals that you're going to get with there. And then some of our other features as well, so things like the mystery box, how that's going to work, what's in there, quite a lot of different little bits and pieces that are all spread everywhere throughout the game. So basically it's anything that touches on like the live elements of the game kind of involved in as well.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, cool. So, what are you, both of you, what are your interests outside of Avakin Life?
So I like watching anime, I like Japanese stuff. I went on holiday to Japan and it was amazing and I really want to go again. Video games, I like to play video games. Currently playing Spyro and Red Dead, so that's pretty good. What else do I do? Food. Like going out for food. That's, yeah, probably covers it.
I'm getting requested that the music's quite loud. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. Yeah, so Tom, what do you do with regards to real life stuff?
What do you do for fun, Tom?
So again, yeah, I really like computer games, so I'm a really big Nintendo geek. So really into Smash Bros at the minute, and Pokemon.
Yes.
I got beasted by one of the designers in the Pokemon battle at lunchtime. So
Oh no.
need to improve on that front. I'm really into music, so I play guitar and bass guitar. So I used to be in bands when I was a bit younger, and still like to play as well.
Cool. That's a bit about you two guys. For any of you that don't know me, I'm sure you do by now, I'm Lockwood Adam, community manager here, and I like everything. You name it, I like it.
Do you like fish?
I like pizza, I like cats that aren't my own. I like...
Your cat's lovely, I don't know why you say these things.
Oh, I'll show you a video later, she's not lovely.
I love lamb.
Yeah, oh yeah, I love lamp as well, yeah, that's true. Okay, so Louise, what's the best thing about your job here at Lockwood?
I think the best thing about my job is seeing things come from being an idea or a suggestion all the way to actually being made by an artist and then or having work done by code and then actually making it through to being released and being available for all the Avakins to enjoy. And I think that's very nice.
That is really cool actually. I'd like to work a little bit more with this and see if we can do some kind of video for our YouTube channel that shows the sort of the process.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Would you guys like to see that? If you would, let us know. That'd be brilliant. So Tom, what was the question?
What's the best thing about your job?
What's the best thing about your job?
A bit similar to Louise in a way, like kind of seeing an idea come through to fruition. But, I mean, the really cool thing is like how many people love playing Avakin around the world. You know, you add a small feature to the game, and suddenly there's millions of people who've taken part in it, and that's like mind blowing, especially when you look back. So we recently did like a retrospective within the company about stuff that happened in the last year, and when you start looking at some of the stats for people who like taken part in bot events and things like that. You're just like, oh my god, this is incredible! Like how many people love that.
Yeah, like you think back when we were really small and all in one room, and there were about 8 of us, and we'd look at the stats and go, oh my gosh, there's 1,000 users. Will the game hold up? Will we be okay?
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot more to it than some of the users might actually think. I mean, with regards to
behind the scenes.
Yeah, there's loads behind the scenes. This year we might be doing quite a bit more behind the scenes stuff for you, so you can just get a general feel for how Lockwood works.
Yeah, if they're interested.
Yeah, if you're interested. Obviously, don't watch the videos if you're not. But we do encourage you to subscribe at every opportunity. Okay, so we have really cool events coming up for this month. It is a highlights event for things that were released in 2018. Now, Louise and Tom are very heavily involved with how this has been set up, so they're going to explain
if you
how
want me
it
to
works.
take it away. So we had a look through all the best-selling stuff, all the new releases, everything exciting that we released in 2018, and there was tons of stuff. There was so much stuff. So what we've done is we've boiled it down to 12 days of highlighting all the really cool stuff from last year. So it's a day equals a month. So today is the kickoff of this campaign, and we're doing January. So all your favourite stuff from January last year. We've got a sale on things. We've got a bigger sale on some things you might have missed out on. And if you stay tuned, we've got social spots that you might like from the year coming back for one day only. We've got sales of stuff like how much should I tell them?
Well, they're kind of they're quite
some very
to the
popular
cause, and it's
things.
kind of an exclusive, so yeah.
If you've ever thought about buying some wings, but the wings were too expensive, there will be a discount on wings. So start saving your Avacoins now.
But maybe only one day only.
But
so
one day only, so you've got to get in there quick.
I think that deserves a gasp and a wow.
Wow. We've also got an NPC event kicking off today, where some of your favourite characters from 2018 will be popping up in lots of social spots, and if you find them every day, you'll get a special prize. These are all new prizes, so that is going on as well.
Old faces, new prizes.
Old faces, new prizes, exactly. And there's even more, which I will hand over to Tom for.
Yeah, so like Louise touched on, every day is going to be a month. Every day throughout the kind of until the 14th is going to be a day from last month, from last year, like each month. So yeah, if there's some content that you really liked, keep an eye out. You can predict what day it's going to be, but come in every day and see what the deals are, see what's happening. There's going to be some unique IP offers that might be coming back up as well. Maybe you missed out when they were happening.
Do you want to explain what an IP offer is?
Just for users, these are whenever we've done a coin pack. So sometimes there's some unique items you can get with a coin pack, and that only be available for a certain amount of time. But some of those offers are going to be coming back, but only for a day only. So go in the coin store, have a look, see what's happening, and then grab yourself like an amazing item.
Awesome, that sounds really exciting. This is all quite. I knew that this was happening, but I don't know exactly what day each thing is happening. So this is going to be a bit of a challenge for me as well. So I'm looking forward to this. I always try and look at it from a Avakin user's perspective. So yeah, if anyone has any feedback.
Someone's asked when do they pop up. They've checked and they don't see them at all. They are not live yet, but they are going to be going live today. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Hashtag stay tuned.
Soon. Hashtag soon.
Yeah. And they'll be running from today until the 14th.
Yep.
Awesome. So that's a long time as well. That's almost 2 weeks. So tell all your friends they can do this. Excellent. Sorry, it's the first live stream.
There'll be some exclusive bundles as well. Some bundles with a combination of either loads of cool stuff from a month or some exclusive stuff. Can't remember exactly, but there'll be some new exciting bundles available for you to buy.
Cool. Right, where are we? What are your favourite releases from 2018, guys? Louise.
Okay, I'll go first. So my favourite releases were the bit where we were able to do new slots on the Avakin were really exciting for me. So when we could do the neck slot, when we could do the headwear slot, and when we could do the back slot, because we'd been wanting to do this for literally years, and finally we could do it. And the necklaces look great. Like seeing everybody accessorizing. The headphones look really good. As you can see, I'm wearing some in Avakin Life, and the wings. I think everybody knows how popular the wings have been. So it's been really cool to be able to add new stuff that we've been wanted, and that's like added a new way for everybody to customize how they look and express themselves.
Yeah, it's basically opened up a whole new world of opportunities for us to create awesome stuff for you, really. I mean, now that we've got back and neck, there's nothing. Well, there's probably a little bit of tech blocking it, but there's potential for us adding other slots, like maybe left or right hand slot eventually.
Eventually, there's a few technical things that we have to get over for hands. I've seen a few people in the chat asking about nails. We do have to fix quite a few things with how the hands work before we can add nails, but we do really desperately want to add nails. I am a big nail art fan. I'm very on board with this. I want everybody to have a lovely manicure. We will get there eventually, but it's not going to be immediate, so please be patient. We'll get there.
Stay tuned. What about you, Tom?
So for me, I think some of the big things that changed Avakin this year have been animation sets and interactions. So these are things that users can see in a scene. I mean, the player's partner dancing that's gone in recently is absolutely awesome when you're doing that in a scene. And the animation sets, being able to walk around and look differently and see how different people are walking.
Yeah, it's
really,
like a bit cool. Like being in an American teen movie. Whenever you go in, someone's doing one of those paired dances. It's like, oh wow, cool. Dance off, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I can see a few comments about Union Park. Union Park is back. We put it back this morning, so if you're complaining, please go and check, because we did put it back. We didn't mean to take it down.
Yeah. It was a Christmas glitch. There was
the ghost of Christmas past.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. I've just seen a question. Oh no, actually scrap that for now. Oh no, that was it. Users just mentioned that the black screen keeps appearing whenever they try and enter the game. That is because your download has been interrupted, we think. So if you re-download the game, uninstall, reinstall. Don't everyone do this, only if it's broken for you, but uninstall and reinstall, that should fix that issue, or it has been for most people. But if the problem persists, please contact avakin.com/support and they will happily help you. Okay, well, what are your expectations for Avakin Life in 2019? Tom, do you want to go first?
So more kind of cool, interesting content. So there's going to be more cool things for people to do. Some really interesting scenes kind of in the pipeline. They're going to get worked on. Little birdie tells me more users in some scenes.
Oh, here we go. Let's do that one again. It needs a... More users in scenes.
Wow.
There we go. Yep,
It is very exciting.
Yeah.
it's probably our most requested thing.
It's desperately needed.
More users in scenes. So yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, so that'd be really cool. There's quite a few other things that are in the pipeline. Not sure what I can and can't share. Some things maybe like the mystery box might be getting a bit of a facelift and a bit of a change. There's so many interesting and exciting things. More jobs.
Yeah,
lots.
Now, when we can't tell you something, it's not because it's a super secret or anything like that. It's because we don't want to let you know about something and then something technical gets in the way of us releasing it and then us disappointing you by not releasing it. So whenever we say, oh, we can't tell you that, it's just because we don't want you to be disappointed if it can't happen. Louise, what are your expectations for 2019?
So I'm quite excited by apartments that do more things, more cool things. So I think you guys would have seen this with the suburban-y Christmas house that came out, where you could ice skate on the pool at the back. We've got more stuff like that coming. So apartments where you go up to things and stuff happens. And
So there's potential for cooking and stuff.
not,
maybe.
I wouldn't. That's no, not.
Okay, alright. Not yet.
Not quite
Maybe
to
one
that level
day in the
of
future.
like
Yeah.
interaction, but stuff will react to you being near it. Stuff will happen around you.
As we've seen with the lasers in the ballroom.
Yeah,
and the
more
smoke
stuff like that.
machines.
So really
yeah.
cool, interesting stuff that actually feels more alive. So more of that will be.
Which is also something
I'm
the
very
Avakin users
excited
have been
by.
asking for a long time.
Yeah,
as well,
definitely.
so, yeah. Great. So anything else? Or? Just more of that, really.
More cool stuff, please.
Awesome. Okay, so that kind of covers everything. Has anyone got anything else they want to ask the guys whilst they're here?
So I've seen a question in chat was, are releases now happening on Mondays and Fridays? No, they're not. I did that over the Christmas holidays because I did not want to be releasing on Christmas Day, and I did not want to be releasing on New Year's Day because I wanted to have a relaxing holiday. So that is not going to be the normal pattern from now on. It was just over the holidays, so it will go back to being Tuesdays and Fridays as usual.
Awesome.
But I'm glad some people noticed.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I've just seen one come through. When are we going to do something about people gift begging? Unfortunately, this is an experience that a lot of social games have. We can only really give you the tools to let us know about this happening. I mean, we give you the tools to block and report these users. They're not doing anything. No, you can always
wrong.
say no.
It's just socially, socially not great, but it's not technically wrong.
No.
So just shame them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something that we can actually action because they're not really breaking any kind of rules.
If your friend asks you for something and you're in the, like thinking, I'm generous, I'll buy them that icon dress, then that's fine. But I can see why if it's someone you don't know at all, it's annoying. But we have no way of knowing whether you know that person or not. Yeah. So sometimes you might be in a mood to be nice and gift a noob, but sometimes you won't. Or
you could just be really heavy-handed with that block button. That's probably what the majority of long-term users do anyway. Questions just come through as well. Can we bring the zombie eyes back?
So I can confirm that the in-app purchase deal that will be available for the flashback to October, we'll have them for 1 day.
Whoa.
There we go. I'm doing all sorts of soundboard stuff now. There we go. So the zombie eyes will be back for 1 day.
Yep.
So keep an eye out. Excuse the pun.
No.
Any more questions for anyone?
Someone is saying about revenge reporting. No one will ban you or suspend you or anything if you are revenge reported. Every single report is read by a person. So you will only have action taken against you if you have done something.
Yeah, if there's evidence to support that you've done something wrong, that's when an account will be actioned. So, other than that, you're cool, don't worry. Okay, what happened to the Kimola restaurant? That was a seasonal space, wasn't it? So.
That was in for Indonesia month, which was in September. So, as we've mentioned, keep an eye out for spaces returning during our 2018 highlights.
That's great. Perfect. That's
wow.
Yeah. So all of these, just keep your eyes tuned for this through this event. There's some really exciting stuff that people have been anticipating.
Some people are saying they haven't got the community gifts yet, but I believe that they're rolling out as we speak, and that you will get them. You just need to make sure you log in this week.
Okay. There we go.
So don't panic if you haven't got them now, because you will get them.
Yeah, there are a lot of you, so it's not possible to instantly give them all to you. It rolls out gradually. So, yeah.
So I guess the other thing to touch on now as well is that with the Christmas gifting, we didn't reach the final goal.
Oh, yeah.
So I think
we've had a few people asking about this actually. So unfortunately you didn't hit the final target on the Christmas gifting. We do want feedback with regards to this. So if you do head over to our Reddit, we'd like you to know if you thought that it was too hard or whether but
do we want to say if we have any plans, or
I mean, so the gifting will run. You'll be able to claim your gifts from your friends up until this weekend, and then maybe early next week there might be a little present surprise for everyone.
Yeah,
from
we
Avakin
do.
As a New Year's gift.
We do feel that it was a little bit disappointing for you to not reach your end goal, so there might be a New Year gift coming your way.
But you nearly got there.
Yeah, we did. It was really good. The community really came together to make it happen. So, yeah.
So we've had a question as well about more places to work in the game. So again, can't give too many details, but there'll definitely be some extra jobs.
We're hoping to get something else happening this year. So stay tuned. #soon.
Sounds good. Louise has already covered this, but what day do we release items? Items are released every Tuesday and Friday, and that's come through again. If you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, we also spoke about Union Park. That is now back in the game, so if you go and look now, you should see that. Someone's asked me what my favourite TV shows of 2019 were. I only have one. Well, actually,
2019.
Oh, what?
I think they probably mean.
Really?
Oh, they mean 2018 because I'm not a time traveller. But I like The Punisher. That was great. Loads of stuff on Netflix as well. In particular, more movies actually. Annihilation. That was good. Oh, and Bird Box. That was great as well. That's just come out. Very good. What about you guys? What are your favourite TV shows?
I really liked The Bodyguard that's on BBC. That was really good.
I didn't see that one.
You should watch that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jess is just piping up in the background.
Yeah. There was got back into Black Mirror again.
Oh yeah.
I need to watch all of them.
Yeah.
And there was another series called The Cry. That was really good as well.
Awesome. What about you, Louise?
I'm trying to think. I can't think of it. We've just caught up on BoJack Horseman. That was really good. If anyone hasn't watched BoJack, you really should. It's about a depressed horse. It's amazing. Trying to think what else came
Depressed
out.
Horse. Nice.
Yeah.
Paradise PD. Is it Paradise PD? That's on Netflix. That's quite cool.
No, I've not seen that either.
No, I've not seen that one.
No. Okay, someone's just asked if you were to put a new scene in the game, what would it be? So I'm assuming they mean social spot. We can't really talk about this because,
yeah, because any ideas we have might actually happen, so it feels a bit unfair.
Yeah. 2019 brings us a variety of new options and things that we can do to make you guys smile. There you go. That's as vague as I can get, I think, or as close as I can get, sorry. Okay, any more questions, anyone? We've got lots of suggestions coming through. Unfortunately, we can't take suggestions here, but if you head over to our official subreddit, it's reddit.com/r/Avakin official, and the team will see your suggestions. You can.
How long should I wait for community gifts? It's been 2 months and I didn't get it. I don't think you have.
Oh, is that a question?
It's a comment from somebody.
Yeah, the community gifts, unless they're talking about a previous event. Yeah.
Oh, a previous event.
Yeah, with the community gifts, you have to log on between a specific time range, and that's
when
usually
they're finished.
When the event's just finished. Otherwise, they won't be added to your account. What's the reason for that? It's to
it's to reward people who were there at the time. If we just gave it to anybody who showed up at any point, then when you started playing Avakin, you'd get a load of random messages going, "You've won this, you've won this, you've won this," and they'd go, "What was that about?"
Yeah, it'd be a little bit confusing.
Whereas if you were there, then you can say, "Oh, I've got this amazing ice crown because I was here when we did the winter gifting."
And also, people go, "Oh, where did you get that cool hat from?" You go, "Oh yeah, I was part of an Avakin event. You should join in on Avakin events," and then that also builds the community for you guys, and you can talk to your friends and invite your friends, and there's lots of reasons really.
Yeah.
Cool. Any more questions? When will dance syncing come back? Unfortunately, we can't answer that right now because we haven't got a solid answer for you.
I can say there's a meeting about it happening right now.
Oh, is there? Literally right now?
Literally right
okay,
now.
Cool.
So, keep your ears to the ground and
keep your ears on the social media. There we go. Okay. Right.
There's a few questions in about the vampire and zombie animation sets.
Yep, if you want to buy them, they will be available to buy during this event, but you'll have to make sure you've got enough coins, and I think it will only be in a bundle form.
So only in a bundle. You must make sure you're on for the day of the event, and I know what the question is next is going to be which day is which.
Well, you can work it out.
Yeah, unfortunately, that would, if we were to tell you that, that would completely eliminate the game aspect of the event, so you're going to have to work that out between you. The best place, if you want to talk about this event, is to go to our official subreddit, reddit.com/r/Avakin official. The more we see of you there, the bigger our smiles get. So make a Lockwood happy today. God.
There's a few people asking about the floating hearts item.
Okay.
Again, maybe you'll be seeing that as a special coin pack offer.
Okay.
Yep, I imagine so.
Who knows?
Yes. Okay, cool. We are almost out of time. If anyone's got any last minute questions, please send them through. We'll be going for 2 more minutes and then we'll have to go offline. I've just realised the camera's been on Louise the whole time. Sorry about that, Louise. There's Tom for a
don't
bit.
be sorry. Someone's asked, when will there be interactive instruments added? That's a good idea, but we have to solve the issue of what music does it play? Does your music sync up with your friends? Would you want it to play music all the time? So there's a few things for us to work out there, but we'll get on it.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
Float through the background.
Yeah. Okay, one more thing that's just come through. We're getting a few complaints about Tapjoy offers not working. Unfortunately, we are unable to offer support for Tapjoy related issues. Tapjoy are a third party. We simply host their service. You will need to contact their own support team. You can access this through avakin.com now. So if you go to the support page, avakin.com/support, you'll be able to get a link through to Tapjoy support from there.
Me and Jess are just going to have a little dance party.
Again, there's a few more people asking about the zombie eyes. You know, keep your eyes peeled,
Yeah,
like Adam said.
keep an eye out.
Come in every day and
Zombie eyes
check until
peeled.
the 14th and you'll see that.
Oh, there's some celebrities in chat. We have Sapphire Kelly, if you don't know her. She is one of the people behind the wonderful Avakin Addiction magazine. Be sure to check that out. I'm sure she's going to let you know now in chat how often that is released and where to find it. Feel free to send it through. Okay, more K-pop stuff. That's a suggestion, but it's in the form of a question. Did you do more K-pop stuff? It's kind of scraping the barrel for us a little bit, but we might do. Why don't you pop it on the official Reddit?
We normally base what comes out on how well previous things have sold. So if you want more K-pop dances, buy the current K-pop dances, give them to your friends, because we'll then see, oh wow, all our users really like this, and we'll do some more.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a question about seasonal skins as well, like for Easter, Valentine's. So throughout the year we kind of always do events and things tied into these things, so you can expect things like that to keep going through the year. And the kind of regular Avakin festivals, you get Festival of Friendship, all throughout the year, kind of expect more as well in 2019.
Cool, that's really good. Okay guys, that's all we've got time for today. Huge thanks to Louise and Tom, who have kindly stepped in replacement for the wonderful edgy goth Sylvia.
I thought Jess was a resident goth.
Jess has been demoted. She's the demon from the depths of moderation, but it's kind of been sort of brightened up a little bit, this dark aura that Jess has, because she's a big fan of Nicki Minaj. So that kind of kills anything goth that was happening there. So
I'm maybe like 5% off.
Oh yeah.
On a day, given day.
Yeah. It's good to have a bit of goth about you. Yeah.
Like goth light, diet goth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Light grey goth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm totally down with this. Anyway, I'm rambling.
Someone has asked why it's expensive to get into the expensive New Year's Eve party.
Okay.
Because that was the point of it. Basically, this was an experiment. We wanted to see what everybody thought of it, what the numbers are. Now that we're back in the office, we're going to have a look at how they both did. But the point was, there was one New Year's party that anybody could get to by completing the Elf event, and there was one really fancy one. A lot of users have asked for exclusive spaces for people who spend a lot of money, who
This
want
request
to hang
has
out
been
together.
coming through for years.
Yep.
Literally
so
years.
we have given that to you. It's not everybody has to go there. Yes, you do have to buy a dress to get in, but that's the point. If you were to go
That's
to a
the dress
really
code,
glam
isn't it?
nightclub
So.
in real life, you'd have to dress fancy. So
I think the key thing is we'll always put on events where if there is a VIP version, there'll be a version that everyone can get access to in some way. So, for instance, you could do the Elf event, or you could take part in a fashion contest to have got into the other New Year's Eve party. I understand the fashion contest one, it didn't inform you that you'd got a ticket as well as it could have done in the app, so we're going to work on fixing that.
Oh,
but
okay,
you definitely did get the ticket, and it would have appeared in your inventory.
You could have got into the Lockwood sorry, Lockwood. Sorry, the VIP gala, VIP
No,
ballroom. Sorry.
The elf
The
party.
regular-
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So there was a fashion contest tied for that as well. So we'll be kind of trying a few more big things out in the upcoming months as well.
So there were 3 ways to get into that. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If anyone has any suggestions for any kind of events like this, please leave them on our official subreddit, reddit.com/r/Avakin official. Do I sound like a broken record? I think I do, don't I? Sorry about that. Anyway, thanks to everyone that joined us today. This stream will remain on YouTube after we finish, so if you have any friends that missed it, feel free to share it with them. Remember to follow us on all our social media, over at Facebook, here on YouTube. Please subscribe. This is your conscience speaking. Subscribe today. Sorry, it went a bit weird then. We're also on Instagram, where we've just hit 300,000 300,000 followers, which is brilliant. So thanks to everyone that's followed us over on Instagram. We're also on VK for all our Russian-speaking Avakins, and also on Twitter, where you can follow us to get the latest server status updates, see if the app is online, see if it's down for maintenance, that kind of thing, really. I'm not sure when our next stream is, but we'll let you know as soon as we know. We will see you then. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.